Lucknow take on Chennai tomorrow, and Chennai are looking for a hat-trick of wins, and Lucknow have lost 2, so they'll want to get a win in as well. This is happening in Lucknow, the game. Talking about Chennai first, Gilly, they just had the game they wanted against MI, their last game. Dhoni coming and doing the magic and pretty much everything working out for them in that game, and they'd want to just carry on with that form.
Oh yeah, beware Chennai when they've got their tail up and a bit of momentum going. They'll start to really imagine the energy they would have taken out of that game. None the least around Dhoni walking out and doing what he did, but just the overall performance against the other rival that's 5-time champion. So but what we do know, they won't be getting carried away. That's why you've got to be wary of them. Stephen Fleming knows how to suppress any sort of over effervescence of celebration or expectation. All that win did really is guarantee being in the position they're in. It doesn't guarantee what the next result's going to be. It doesn't guarantee a final. So they're just a terrific all-round. They look like just again keep going back to Mumbai, where it seems Mumbai don't quite know what to do. And it's not just the captain, but whether it's out in the field, the bowlers individually.
Yes.
Chennai just seem to know with calmness which option they want to go for so often. Doesn't mean they always win every game, but there's just an air of just calmness about them, and I wonder where that stemmed from for 14 years or 15 years of captaincy. So it's a terrific outfit. Really looking forward to seeing Dubé going around again. He's a very exciting talent, that boy.
I think like companies have a pre-job interview. I think when all the Chennai players get interviewed, and if your excitability level goes more than a little bit, you get rejected.
Put the heart rate monitor on.
I didn't get heart rate monitor.
If you go up, sorry, because we are the cool ones. We just calm, we're cool. No heart rate monitors here now. We're just there. Whether it's the captain, whether it's the legendary former captain, whether it's the coach, they're all just there.
Even
all
this
the emotions in the
Patirana and the 4 wickets that he took in the last match.
What does he do when he gets a wicket?
He's just...
He's not. God.
That's Chennai's style. But if they win tomorrow, they go up second in the points table, and then they create that rift which will kind of move the table around. And for Lucknow, on the other hand, if they win, they go to the 8-pointer crowd there.
Yes.
I think from a Lucknow perspective, obviously the points valuable, but they've just to halt a 2-game losing streak.
Yes.
You don't want that to turn into a run. And I said it at the time after they lost that game. Welcome to IPL coaching, Justin Langer. With that, you lose one, you win one, you lose it. You can have that roller coaster. If you lose a couple, that's where franchises can start to get just a little bit, sort of jumping at shadows a little bit, and everyone gets the heightened awareness of, are we right? Are we okay? So that's where his management's going to have to come in really well. Sort of looking at a bit of their social media. They're very active on social media, that franchise in particular, and they reveal a lot, which I remember in 2009 in South Africa, social media wasn't anywhere, barely even around, let alone anywhere near the exposure we have now. But just in general, we tried as a group to suppress doing too much media or saying anything bold or giving anything away. What our mood is, let others look at us and wonder. Don't feel like we didn't have to walk around like we were grumpy or not talk to anyone, but let's just be sort of calm, but don't overtly be out there. And maybe that was after being stung in 2008 and coming dead last with 2 wins and not really having the best of times. But I'm amazed at how much a lot of these franchises reveal of captains or coaches' speeches and stuff at training. And I know that's a modern era we live in, but you've got to...
There's a camera everywhere.
Yeah, that's right. But
camera everywhere. Often it's your own, not a paparazzi camera. It's your own camera.
Yeah, that's right. Everywhere. The in-house team coming up. But look, Justin's not new to having cameras around and so on. So, but I'm sure he'd be doing other stuff in private to prepare the team and get them psyched up for what is a really important game again.
Just if you look down that points table, let's look at it from Lucknow's point of view. if they win, they go up to 8th, they're in a different league. But what if they lose tomorrow? Suddenly they're in the same league as Delhi and Mumbai.
Yes.
And you know, all along we've been saying, what a good season Lucknow are having. They're winning good games. They lose one more. Suddenly they're with the two teams that everyone's been talking of because they're not doing well. And then they get into that muddle. It's going to be a bit tricky to get out of that muddle. So they win. They want to win. They want to get up to that 8. You don't want to get stuck on 6.
We'll just have a look at the squads quickly. Chennai first, because unfortunately, Devon Conway has been ruled out and Richard Gleeson comes in.
Yeah, but very interesting choice. Why have they got Richard Gleeson in? Because the Fizz goes on the 1st of May. And then that leaves only Patirana. And if Patirana gets injured, they don't have that fast bowler, the overseas fast bowler. So Richard Gleeson, he played some games against India and did really well on one of the tours of England. That was some time ago. I think he's been playing a little bit in Australia after that. So, I mean, it must have been a well thought out choice because he wasn't sort of top of mind for everybody there. But they must have just gone through. He actually bowled very well against India in a couple of games if you're talking 3-4 years ago.
Gilly, do you see any changes in tomorrow's
no, was Fizz still on that list there?
Yeah.
He leaves on the 1st of May.
Yeah. Changes to Chennai? I wouldn't think so.
No, they
don't.
make a change once in 12 years, don't they?
Let's have a look at that again. No, I think Deshpande did a good job at the back end. Shardul Thakur did a terrific job in crucial time. Daryl Mitchell probably is one who hasn't really fired a big shot just yet. See pitch conditions. No, I don't.
I think you had a niggle the other day.
Jinx calf leg.
Yes,
that's why he opened, wasn't it?
Yes.
So he's had a few days to recover there. So, yeah, unless it's a forced change, I don't think there'll be any strategic or tactical change.
Unless it's a really slow deck and they think Santner might play well. I mean, they've already got Jadeja. They might think Moeen. They might think Santner.
Yeah, Moeen Ali may come.
Only if it's a really slow deck, they might go Moeen for Mitchell, maybe.
Yeah.
But otherwise...
they don't make
any
changes. We'll have a look at Lucknow squad and see if maybe they will go ahead with any changes. Do you think they'll change anything around, Harsha? Because they
Huda hasn't done that well.
Yes.
So I don't know if they'll look at Huda maybe. They'd like at some point Devdutt Padikkal to come back into the side because otherwise their top order gets a little iffy. But no.
But Pooran playing up maybe because we've been having this discussion for the longest time that he needs to maybe come a little higher up.
Yeah, apparently Mayank Yadav is back to bowling in the nets. I don't know if they'll bring him back so quickly, but that's a fitness call they will have to take. If it's a tricky surface, sometimes Lucknow is a little slow. They might think of Siddharth again, the finger spinner.
Yes.
Or who knows, maybe just for old time's sake, they'll get Amit Mishra back in as an impact sub.
He got a hat-trick against my team in IPL 1, I reckon.
Yes, he's in the squad.
Yes, I know. Yeah. Shamar Joseph.
Give him another game on there.
That'll be interesting to see what they do because I believe Mayank Yadav is fit, but they may not rush him back in. So I hope they give Shamar another go because he could have done anything in that opening spell. There was all sorts of different opportunities, but then he conceded a lot of runs. So he was exciting to watch. He was a nice addition. So
I saw a little bit. He bowled one ball. It was a great test match ball. He bowled one beautifully on 4th stump and it just went away. You could see why he was such a good test player in Australia during that spell. But
Okay, quickly then, your players to watch out for because I think Joyda got Ashutosh correct yesterday, if I'm not mistaken. So your players to watch out for.
I will, from Chennai, as I said, I want to see Shivam Dubey. Keen to watch him get going again. And from Lucknow, who you saying?
Shamar.
Quentin de Kock. He's got
one
kick
due.
back into gear again. Yeah.
Keeper top order. Keeper top order. I like Pooran, man. I just want to see Pooran tee off and have enough
Hopefully
time.
come a little higher.
Enough time to actually go and get 100 maybe. Someone like a Pooran. And I think there's a lot of talk around the Indian team selection There's one name nobody is taking at all. And I'd like a reminder tomorrow, I'm still around, maybe Ruturaj Gaikwad.
Yes.
Because he's actually a bit like a Kohli kind of batsman. He starts slowly, and then he really builds up. But I'd like to see Ruturaj, whether he's picked or no finally, just send a little reminder, I'm around,